2 years ago, my official Justice Department portrait from 1992 was put all over the internet on various websites, where I was informing people that as the former Attorney General I had special access to government grants, and that if people sent me money I would tell them how to get a lot of money. And I started receiving calls from people asking me where the money was, and actually the local ABC News channel broke the case and found out that this was being done and helped me take this down from Facebook. But my picture kept on appearing, and I continued to get calls at my law office. And these were very desperate calls. Some of the people were obviously desperately hoping that this was not a scam, and they were inquiring about my ability to fulfill my promises of sending them money. And others called, they were embarrassed, but they wanted to let me know that this was going on, and they wanted to ask how they could, who they should talk to about it. This is a particularly despicable crime because, and it's a massive and growing problem, and it's despicable because the people involved are vulnerable, and because of their stage in life, they don't have the opportunity frequently to recover, and so these losses are devastating to them. We have to prosecute an all-out attack on this kind of crime.
Oops. Thank you. The reason we're here today is that anyone, absolutely anybody, can be targeted by the scammers, many of whom seem legitimate, friendly, like your next-door neighbor. Our message is don't be fooled. Fortunately, through the hard work of the men and women standing behind us and at the FBI and Department of Justice, our case went to court and our scammer is in jail. The other message we like to convey is this group of people and others are not finished. They're working hard to catch more of these scammers.
Older people are uncertain about taking these matters in their own hands, wish it were true that they were winning money and other kinds of successes. So I think it's important to let them know there are ways in which they can check out these calls, and should. And that the more we allow them to know where they can check out these calls, because there's lots of money involved in this now.
It's fitting that today, during National Consumer Protection Week, I'm announcing the results of this year's elder fraud sweep, and they're bigger than last. The sweep this year involves charges against more than 260 defendants who allegedly defrauded more than 2 million Americans of more than $750 million. The department is prosecuting these schemes like never before, but we realize we can't prosecute our way out of this problem. We need to do more. We need to stop. We need to prevent this from happening. And that's why we must focus on educating the public about these threats.